I wanted to make a video today on the new Wizard101 spells. A lot of people are saying they are useless now, and they're saying things like, "Oh, this is not good because you can like a lot of you can just use an AOE spell to kill the enemies. They're useless because it just does less damage. Dividing it still does less. Because of this spell can do more, and they're doing math to try to explain how useless it can be, or how useless it is. But I am here to show you that they are not useless, and this is more of a utility spell, and that just because it does damage doesn't mean that it is a damage spell. Now let me explain how this works. So, this works, yeah. Okay. So dang it. Okay, okay, I'm gonna explain this as best as I can. So say you have 4 enemies: enemy A, enemy B, enemy C, and enemy D. Okay? And enemy A has a shield, and enemy D has a shield. You can divide the damage to enemy A and enemy D, getting rid of this. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Let me rewind that. Okay, so say enemy A and enemy D have a shield, but enemy B and C have traps. Okay, and these guys have shields. You can divide the damage to enemy A and enemy D without having to use an AoE, getting rid of the traps on B and C. Okay? Now, you may think, well, why can't we just use a single target spell? Now, that's a good point, but what if you have only a high pip spell, high pip single target spells, or what if you don't have any single target spells, or what if you just cannot find some single target spells? What I'm just trying to say here is this is a good utility spell for getting rid of things like maybe shields or maybe some other things if you can think of them in another way. But this is what I'm just trying to get my point across here is this is more of a utility spell and not a damage spell. And then, yeah, I hope that this video helped, that show you that this is not a useless spell. I'm honestly really excited for these spells. This is going to be really helpful because I've had so many encounters where a random enemy would just put up a shield and that would piss me off. So now I can go ahead and do this, or I can use this spell getting rid of that shield, and then I can maybe put more blades up. I don't know. You get my point, though. It's not as useless as you guys may think. Again, I hope this helped, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you.